What is up guys, Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny 2. Now in our video today, we're taking a look at some cool cheese spots for this week's Grandmaster Nightfall. So if you're struggling with the Warden of Nothing, then this is the video for you. Now if you enjoy the video, be sure to leave a rating down below. That super helps me out here on the channel. And if you are new around here, I want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, then be sure to hit subscribe as well. But without further delay guys, let's jump into the video. Another week and another Grandmaster Nightfall available for us to complete, and each and every week we get a new one for us to tackle, with 6 in total to complete our Conqueror title. Now the Grandmaster Nightfall is some of the hardest PvE content in the game, and it requires a very coordinated team in order to complete successfully. However, if you are struggling when you get to the final bosses, then here on the channel we try and cover off some of the cheese spots to help you guys complete this as easy as possible. We've done that for the last few Nightfalls and we'll continue to do that until all the Nightfalls have been completed. Now the cheese spots we're going to go through today can be completed on any of the versions of the Nightfall ordeal. However, they'll be most beneficial on the 1050 version. You need to be 1025 light in order to enter the Grandmaster Nightfall, but this is where these cheese spots really shine. Now, as always, credit where credit is due here on the channel, and a massive shout out to Cheese Forever. He released a video earlier this week covering 3 of the cheese spots we're going to look at today. So if you're not subscribed to his YouTube channel already, I'll leave a link to that in the video description below. Be sure to go check him out. Now, the cheese spots we're going to look at all take place in the final boss room. So before we can even get to that point, you're going to need to work your way through the Nightfall as you normally would. So if you're running this on Grandmaster, you're going to need a well-coordinated team to work your way through it. A combination of unstoppable, barrier, and overload champions are going to try and stop you on your way to completion. Now there are 3 cheese spots we're going to look at in total today. Some are good for individual guardians, however some are much better for teams. So if you're running together, like I said, on the Grandmaster version, then you can all group together in these areas. Now the first one we're going to look at is directly behind where the boss spawns. Now, if you make your way over roughly around the 3rd to 4th strut on the right hand side, there is actually an invisible barrier that you can stand on. Now you are very low down here, so it offers great protection, and you can jump up in order to get any grenades or shots onto the final boss. Now there is very limited room to maneuver in this area. You could probably fit about 2 guardians standing side by side, so whilst you are still protected by being so low down, you have very limited movement, so bear that one in mind if you want to use this spot. Now the second spot we're going to look at is directly behind us on the right hand side if you're facing the entrance. Now if we jump up here, from here you can actually jump over onto one of the open shutters. Now a thing to bear in mind when making this jump is there is an invisible ceiling, so it's really about getting enough distance rather than enough height. But once you are up here, you are very well protected from pretty much any damage that comes out from the room below you, and you have small windows which you can use to deliver damage to the boss itself. Now it's also important to remember the boss will spawn and rotate around the arena, so it will still take some time to complete this encounter, but you are entirely safe up here if you wish, and you can most definitely fit more than one guardian. Now the third and final spot is probably the best out of all 3. If you jump up onto this barrier here and jump up through this gap, this is actually taking us outside of the arena itself. Now from here we can jump up on top of the arena, and from here we can move around the entire left hand side of the arena. Now not only this, you have great vantage points down into the arena when the boss is rotating around, and there are also some areas where you can slide down to get a better view inside the arena itself. You can shoot and throw grenades through these gaps as well, which is fantastic. So if one of your fire team wants to take peeks, then this is a perfect area to do so. Outside that, it offers great protection, and as I said, most definitely more than one guardian can be here. In fact, your whole fire team can be out here, offering great protection and survivability. So there we have it guys, that is all 3 cheese locations for the Warden of Nothing strike. So if you're trying to farm out the Grandmaster Nightfall this weekend and need a little bit of help when you get to the final boss, be sure to give these a try and let me know how you get on. Now if you have enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a rating down below. That super helps me out here on the channel, and if you are new around here, I want to keep up to date with all the latest Destiny 2 content, then be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump back into the game as always guys, but I will catch you all again very soon.